Hello everybody, welcome to another UK Gaming Network live stream. Back playing some Amiga games. No reason for today's choice of game other than the fact that it's a great game and the recent announcement of the fact that the A1200 is going to be finally getting the Settlers 2 after many years in a couple of months' time. It made me want to play this one all over again. So I've loaded it in to Win UAE, hard drive installation version, obviously. And let's just get on with the game then, shall we? Mission level 1. Right, so I should find a decent place for my castle to go. There's a lot of rocks there, a lot of trees. That'll do. So welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. I see Territorial and Carl are already in the chat. Hello guys. We're going to need a woodcutter. Right, let's see if we can get a stone mason up there as well. Just such a relaxing game to play, this one. Just watching your villagers go about their business is almost as good as just watching lemmings walk across a level. Indeed it was, Territorial. This is a game just fun to just sit back and watch. I really hope that the rumours are true, that the full-size A1200 that Retro Games are releasing early next year is going to have Settlers 2 as one of the games built into it. I'm really looking forward to getting that machine. I will be covering that on the channel. In the same way that I've been doing a top 100 Spectrum games over the last couple of weeks, I am considering updating my top 100 Amiga games list around the time that the A1200 comes out. And that's something that's going to require a little bit of planning. Because my original top 100 Amiga games that I published on the channel when the A1200 Mini launched, I think that's 4 years ago now, I did that as a top 100 games to add to the A1200 Mini. Dreadful Anecdotes has joined the chat saying, haven't played this game in years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it possible to play this 2 players at once? There was a co-op mode on it, yes. I tried to get it up and running recently with my partner, but we couldn't really get it working properly. I didn't like the. I also didn't particularly like the split screen mode as it obscured too much of the view. What can I build over here? I can build a mine. What I need to try and remember how to do is, how do I send out the prospector? Yeah, I'm trying to work out. Yeah, Lee Griffin. It says need to send out the geologist, and I'm trying to work out how to do that. I can't remember. I'm clicking on everything here, and it's not giving me the option. And okay. And Lee Griffin can't remember how to do it either. Okay, is anybody in the chat able to let me know how to send out a geologist? What I'll do is I will build a house. Right click the flag. Right clicking doesn't seem to do anything. Clicking on the flag. I see clicking the right mouse button doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know if that's that the game isn't working properly for me. It's allowing me to place flags. Check the castle for available geologists. We've got a couple of knights coming out to come and occupy the house. A knight has occupied a new building. Why is it not giving me an option of a... Why is the castle not highlighting? Oh, well, I'm trying to work that out. Is there anyone else I can... No, I need to try and make my way up to that pond up there, don't I? Oh, there's another one over there. That's a really ridiculously long road. That gave me... Right, there's a castle option there now. The pickaxe and hammer symbol should come up on the when you click on the flag. There's nothing to click on. Now, literally, when you play it in split-screen two-player mode, one player can only send out the geologist, whereas the other player can only do building. See, the right mouse button is clearly working, because if I hold the right mouse button, I can move around the map. Oh, there's my opponent. My God, they've got a big village already. Right. Where am I? Where's my village? Ah, there we go. I think that's my... I think that sent him out, hasn't it? This little guy here, is that the geologist? I did the holding the right mouse button and then clicking Territorial. That did work. So yes, this is this little guy here is my geologist who is going out to see what he can find. Victory, yes. There you go. He's checking. What's he found? He's found coal. So if I build a coal mine there, found more coal over there. Oh, they've built another hut for night, so hopefully is this going to allow me to get a fisherman's hut up here? The best way to be able to play this currently, I think you can get it. I'm just trying to find out. You can download the Amiga ROM from My Abandonware for definite, which means that you would be able to put that. Which means that you would be able to put that onto Win UAE or the A500 Mini quite easily. An enemy building has made me lose some land. The gits. Right. There's some water. I can definitely get a fisherman's hut here now. Because I think I actually downloaded the ADF files for this, and I've then created a hard drive installation on my Win UAE and I installed it on there. That's how I'm playing this today. There is one other way that you could get it, and that's if you download the Amiga game selector. It's all going to be on there. You can play that on Windows, or you can download a version of it that you can just stick on a USB stick for the mini console as well. There's not a lot of mining areas around here, is there? It's not going to hurt. Not going to hurt things if I try and get a second woodcutter in a decent position over here, is there? Just wondering who's the guy who looks like Robin Hood, but he's my he's going around planting trees for me, isn't he? Now, I only elected to play this game today because I honestly couldn't think of anything else to play. I've got a couple of ideas for games I'm going to play in October during Spooky Month. But if there are any Amiga games that you would like to see me play, please feel free to give me some suggestions. I mean, I do believe that The Settlers 2 is releasing as a download in October, but I don't know whether to get that or whether to wait for the A1200 to release next year, in the hope that it is going to be built in. A couple of the images that I saw of the A1200 from Gamescom, I did find to be a little bit disappointing, namely the number of USB sockets that it seems to have in the back of it is exactly the same as the A500 Mini. And if there's one weakness that system has, it's the fact that it has a lack of USB sockets, because you can't plug in a mouse, a keyboard, a USB stick, and a joystick because there's only 3 sockets. Waxworks is one of the games that I am considering for October, especially as it's a game that I've never actually played before. The Lost Vikings was a great game, yes. Never played it so much on the Amiga, but I played it on the Super Nintendo when it originally came out. The keyboard will apparently, that is the point of the A1200, is that it is a full-size computer with a working keyboard. Finally, which is... But it would be nice to be able to plug in more joypads for games like Bomberman Maybe I need to start buying a few more of these C64 joysticks from Retro Games, because they were like gold dust just after the 800 Mini itself came out. Apparently it's going to have a built-in hard drive as well on the 800, so that you can actually install games. As I say, all of this is just rumor though, because they haven't officially announced anything other than showing off the system at Gamescom. And that artwork did have the Settlers 2 logo at the bottom of it. A knight has now occupied that building over on the left. A knight has also occupied that one. There's my fisherman is going about his business over there now. I think I had something similar plugged in on my Amiga, because I think I kept hold of my joystick adapter that I bought for the Atari ST. Because the Atari ST, if you remember, had a really annoying joystick socket that was underneath the keyboard. So a lot of people bought an adapter that stuck out, so you didn't need to keep lifting the computer up to get at it. Legacy of Sorrowsill for October. That's one to add to the list, I think. That's is that Hero Quest 2, if I remember rightly. But yeah, so I bought an adapter for the Atari ST that meant you didn't have to lift up the keyboard to swap over joysticks, and I used that for the Amiga because it split to 2. There's a lot of coal down here, but not a lot else. Well, I had an Atari ST before I upgraded to the to the Amiga, which let's face it, was an upgrade. I went from having a Spectrum to having an Atari ST to then getting an Amiga. Which of these buildings do I need? Let's build a blacksmith. Thank you very much for saying that you're enjoying the Spectrum Top 100. Part 3 of that is coming out tomorrow. "30 minutes since I last saved. Oh dear." It's okay, I'm not planning on saving. Very nice of the game to remind me, though. I do remember Hero Quest 2 coming out back in the day, but I don't remember playing it that much. I played the first one. That one came out while I was working on Games X. So I remember the guy from Gremlin bringing that one into the office for review, and it wasn't me that reviewed it; it was somebody else. Stephen Lang has joined the chat saying this was the very first game he played on his Amiga, and it was all downhill from there. Or mostly. It is very cumbersome to play it because of the UI. I would agree with you on that one. Like when you play a lot of these, old strategy games, like Dune 2 is very similar in that you can see why a lot of the improvements that the genre made later on were made. I want to try and get another geologist a bit further down. I know exactly what you're saying about colour clash on the Spectrum. I don't think there are that many games in my top 100 that suffer from colour clash. They're either monochrome or they're ones where the designers have actually thought about the use of colour. Hired Guns is not a game that I've played an awful lot of. If you've seen my best 10 series of games, I did a video about Psygnosis. Was the first one that I did in the series that I'm doing currently, looking at the games from various publishers. And Psygnosis was the first one that I did. I featured Hired Guns on that video, basically saying that it's not in my top 10 because I haven't played it that much, but it's a honourable mention. So there's a clip of it. So there are clips of the game in that one. Maybe that's one that I could play on a live stream fairly soon. I could certainly add Hired Guns to my live stream list. Maybe I could even play that one next week. Project X Light Years has joined the chat. Hello. Always welcome. Always a pleasure to have you here. My only issue with playing something like Hired Guns on the channel is that I don't play games like that generally. So there's going to be people who will join the chat on one of those who will then hurl abuse at me for playing it wrong, in their opinion. I see the other village is closing anyway. There's gold that can be mined over there. That's my suspicion of hired guns is that it only really works in multiplayer, because there's a lot of leaving characters alone while you're concentrating on one, meaning that they're going to get attacked and killed. That's my experience of playing it in the very brief time that I have played it. I mean, since covering Black Crypt on the re-review a few weeks back, I've been toying with the idea of trying to play more games like Nightmare or Eye of the Beholder, which I always ignored back in the day because they just weren't really my kind of game. Old gamers can be pretty vocal about stuff like playing games wrong. Yes, tell me about it. Not gonna lie, I can get that way myself when I'm watching people play arcade racing games. See, if I build one of those houses here, that's gonna eat into there. Yeah, see, that's going to eat into their land, isn't it? Yeah, all my experience of playing hired guns has been playing it single player. For the simple fact that I can't get anybody else who wants to play it with me, and obviously because you can't play old Amiga games in online modes or link up, I have very little option otherwise. Well, yeah, I don't get that mentality either. I very rarely vocalize my thoughts when I'm watching somebody play a game like which I consider they're not playing it right. I just let them get on with playing it. It's the people who will actually actively come out and criticize you and voice their opinion. Just let me play it. There's probably people sat out, and there's probably some people sat who watching me play this game right now, like screaming at the screen, telling me that what I should be doing. I mean, I welcome people giving me hints and tips of what they think I should be doing. My blacksmith is going. Yes. I'm absolutely rubbish at Space Hulk as well. As a recent live stream on this channel a few weeks back will show you. Doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it, though. Oh no! You gits. I have been planting a few flags in the middle of routes to just so that the workers aren't carrying things too far. Might put one in the middle of there. I don't know why I'm building a windmill up there. That seems like completely the wrong place to put one. It's finding places that you can put big buildings that I always have trouble. You think this series peaked at its sequel? I won't lie, I have got some enjoyment out of the most recent Settlers game that came out when I played it on the Xbox, but it's definitely nowhere near as good as the early games. Walker would make for a good video. I think Walker would probably make for a very good live stream. Yes, I have already covered DMA design on one of my other series that I do. I'm pressing keys on the keyboard to see if there is a hotkey for finding other locations, and it would appear not. Is the online game that's available now, is that the New Allies one, or is that one? Because I know there is one called The Settlers Online, but I didn't know it was playable now. But I know Settlers New Allies from Ubisoft does have an online mode on it. I haven't played it online though. The only game of this type that I've ever really played online to a significant degree was Age of Empires 2 on the PC. I did play Theme Park back in the day. It feels a bit weird going back to it now after how much better Theme Park World was. Dreadful anecdotes. Good. Thank you very much for joining the chat. Glad to have had you here. Settlers Online is a free-to-play browser game. I will have a look at it. Look into it. Yes. I mean, I played a little bit of Theme Park recently when I did my my video about Electronic Arts. Send a geologist out into the snowy peaks. See if I can find any gold anywhere. Blacksmith certainly seems to be building me lots of weapons. I do have vague memories of Detroit. That was always good to get strategy games that were a little bit different from everything else that was on the market, and that was certainly one of them. I remember Pizza Connection was always one that I found quite interesting as well, for similar reasons. The height of the flag on these buildings tells you how many knights are in them, don't they? Come on. What's he found? Oh, a knight has occupied a building. And he's found some stone. Am I able? Yes, I am. I can build a watchtower. Not sure if connecting up those roads is going to help me in any way, but let's give it a go. Maybe I need another. Maybe I need another guy planting trees for me. I can send my knights out to go and attack them. This could very well be a really bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, hello, Putty Cat. Right. No, you're running off. Okay. I was going to see if you wanted to say hello. I do like the way that the knights just all queue up to fight. Everyone looks like Hagar the Horrible. That's 2 of mine defeated. Let's see if Hagar can win. He's getting. Oh. All of my knights got their asses kicked. Just started replaying this last week. Please turn the music off. Is there an option to turn the music off? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, it's gone very quiet. Turn the volume down. Oh. Yeah, I'll turn the volume down. I won't turn it off. The music is part of what makes the game so chilled out to play. Absolutely. Just the beautiful tweeting of birds in industry. Well, I think turning the volume of the music down is the best of both worlds, then, isn't it? Because that way I can still hear the music to relax, but I can also hear what's going on. Hurry up and build this watchtower, people! Come on. The knights in that building there are annoyingly powerful, I think. So you can now hear the woodcutter as well. I can't believe I've been playing this for an hour already. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? How many foresters have I got? I've got 2 people planting trees for me, and I've also got 2 people chopping them. Yeah. Knights do fight harder the more gold you give them. The problem is that I haven't got a gold mine because my prospector hasn't found any gold for me. The only gold that's anywhere on the map seems to be over here in the enemy's location. See, there's no gold in there because I don't have any gold. Maybe I should try sending a geologist over there. My camera's frozen. That's bloody typical. 1 second. There we go. That should be working fine again now. Oh, it's been 1 hour since I last saved. Yes, I know it has. There's a geologist heading up there to go and check that ground for me. I have knights heading towards my watchtower now. Who made that noise? Here he comes. And there's somebody else as well. 3 of them. Lots of knights heading the way to that building. I've got there's mountains here down at the bottom of the map, and he's not found my geologist hasn't found any gold whatsoever in there. As I say, the only gold that any geologist has found is all the way over here in the enemy territory. Let's get rid of that. There's a lot of desert up here. Not a lot of mountain though. More desert there, and then it just loops around to the other player. We've got 5 defenders in that one. My favourite pinball game. It's between Slam Tilt and Pinball Fantasies, I think. I preferred Pinball Fantasies to Pinball Illusions just because the tables on it were better. I mean, yes, Pinball Illusions is a technically superior game, but I think the tables on Fantasies just edge it. There's another mountain region down there, so I suppose, yeah. If I try and find somewhere where I can build another knight's hut, that will expand that way a little bit for me. Oh, my geologist is having a go again, but he's doing it over here. I want to do it up here, please. No, well, it won't let me build another hut there. Right there. Yes. What's it trying to tell me now? Geologist has found iron. Get a mine built there for that. He's found more iron there as well. So their geologist has just found in lots and lots of gold. I'm trying to build my way over to this mountain region here currently as well. I'm just going to leave it building for 1 second. I'm just going to go and grab a bite to eat. 1 second. Let's give it a chocolate chip brioche. That'll keep me going. Come on, build that hut quicker. Oh, the hut is built. Are there any there's going to be a knight heading there in a minute. Yes, here he comes. Well, they finished that one as well. So that one's going to take over some enemy territory. Probably not far enough to destroy that building, though. That's expanded nicely. Yeah, see, it's not pushed them out of there yet. No. Never does paths in the way you want them, does it? Right, let's get a geologist down there. Is there a geologist heading that way? I can only send 5 people to do that one, apparently. Let's give it a go. Yay! I've taken over that hut. I am playing this on Win UAE on the PC. So emulator with A1200 settings, so to make the map bigger. Who's found what? More coal. I want more coal. Got enough coal. Which one is a farm? That's that one. This this version that I'm playing today, I have done on a emulated hard drive. The flag where the flag where I've placed the gold mine definitely had a gold symbol on it. I think I'm obviously running low on wood or something. I need more woodcutters. Oh, have they taken over some land? Yes, they have, the bastards. Oh, they've knackered up. Yeah, see, they've taken one of my mines off me. Just a lot more coal over here. I don't want coal. I can get a woodcutter there, will probably help. Oh, geologist has found iron over there. Come on, beat them. Kill him. Yes, gotcha. It's fine. It's fine to backseat gaming. I mean, I do appreciate the help. Like we said earlier, it's when people actually come in and criticize and tell me that I'm playing it wrong. That's when I have a problem. I honestly don't think it's a very good question, Nobby Nobbler. I honestly don't think I have a strategy, to be honest. I'm just enjoying the casualness of the gameplay. I'm just chilling and playing. They're not actually building that mine for me, are they? Why are they not building that hut? I've definitely got a shortage of resources. This is my main issue right now. Either that, or I'm trying to build too much at once, and I should be just waiting for one thing to finish before I start building. Before I build something else. mean, maybe this game isn't an ideal choice for a 2-hour live stream, but because I'm not really going to get an awful lot done. Oh, they're actually building the mine now, finally. Got quite a few trees being planted over there. All right, they finished building that hut. That's good. And I think the farm's nearly complete as well. I'm currently trying to wait for buildings that I have under construction already to be finished before I start building anything else. Yeah, that's expanded a lot of land for me down here now. I can build another one over here. Maybe I can build myself an iron mine there. Maybe I can get a geologist just to investigate this land here for me now. Is my farm complete? Yes, it is. I have a farmer. So they've got quite a lot of buildings and guard huts. The guard huts don't have very many people in them, though. I mean, maybe if I attack that hut right in the middle, that's going to take out loads of their buildings. Oh, here he is. Nope, found nothing. Oh. I found more coal. Stop finding coal. I don't want coal. Yeah, I do always get stuck with roads going places I don't want. I don't think there's a lot that I can do around there, road-wise. In terms of arcade racing games, I think my favourite on the Amiga is probably the original Lotus, especially for the two-player mode. Lotus Turbo Challenge 2 is also a great game, but I was never a fan of the fact that they changed it to more of an outrun against the clock thing. I preferred the laps that the original Lotus game had. I'm also a big fan of Crazy Cars 3 or Lamborghini American Challenge, whichever version you played. Just coal everywhere on this map, isn't there? That's all my knights dead. I'm just going to keep going at that building. Kill him, come on. Not me, kill him. This is what I get for having no gold. Surely that one guy defending that hut shouldn't be able to sustain this many hits. Stop killing my men! No! Right, you're actually mining some gold now. And Knight has occupied that building. The realm is not faring very well because I don't have any gold. Although well, I do now because there's some coming out of this mine, but I don't have enough. Why is there a sword up there? Is anybody taking gold to my knight's huts for me yet? I mean, I get that they've got to take all the gold back to. I suppose that what I need to try and find is which of these buildings is a storage hut. This is where the instruction manual that came with the game comes in handy because it doesn't actually have pictures of them. So I'll go on the Hall of Light website and find this. Manuals. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I've gained a victory, finally. Oh dear, look at all these buildings that are on fire. What a shame. They have gold in that one there, so they're well paid. They don't have any gold in that one. I don't want a mine. I can send 6 people to attack their main base. There we go. Suicide. Suicidal. I've got no idea how many enemy knights are going to be in that building. Did I kill one? Are they now queuing up waiting for somebody else to come out? I found more iron for me. Found gold, finally, on my own side. How do I get to dig that gold then? It's not going to let me. You swine. Well, yeah, I thought the flag blocked building space. That's why I removed the flag, but it still wouldn't let me build a gold mine there. The fighting's still going on. Oh dear. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. Well, I am approaching my lunchtime here, so I'm going to have to start thinking about winding up the stream in a minute. I'm getting very hungry, and I had intended for this to only be a 2-hour live stream. It's been going for 1 hour 53 minutes so far. Will this allow me to save game? Yes, it will. Game saved. Brilliant. So maybe I can come back and play some more of this next week. I mean, yes, I've just saved my game in a pretty bad position. Maybe I would be better off starting the game again from scratch. That's if I don't come back and play some hired guns next week, of course. I think if I was playing hired guns, I would need a lot more assistance from the chat in terms of what I'm supposed to be doing, because I really don't have a clue how to play that game properly. I have at the moment I live stream once a week. It's just every Tuesday at noon UK time. Make pools just jumped in, so can't help. Perfectly fine. But yeah, I have one regular live stream slot every Tuesday at noon UK time. I may, from time to time, do other live streams on like a Saturday night or whatever, but Tuesday is the regular slot. And then I also release a brand new video every Friday at noon. If we go and kick their ass at this hut here, that will get rid of the farm, won't it? I'm also very excited for the Settlers too. That's probably the reason why I decided to play this today. Oh, stop being... It's honestly like the Black Knight from Monty Python. He's unkillable. Come on, kill him, and then I can go for my lunch. I do need more gold. Yes, I think that's what I think that's where I need to. If I do come back and play this on a live stream again, I need to start from scratch and actually try and find gold as early as I can. I think the starting position that I picked for myself was probably not ideal on this one. I went for somewhere that was in the middle of trees and rocks rather than somewhere where I would be able to start mining. He's going to have wiped out 6 of my men. There's only one knight in that hut of the enemies, and I sent 6 of mine to go and kill him. Yeah, clearly the one knight who is in that hut is bleeding Conan the Barbarian. That's what he is. Maybe the enemy does have tons of gold. There's all kinds of reasons as to why I could be rubbish at this game. But anyway, as it has now gone 2 o'clock, I am going to end this live stream here. And I will come back next Tuesday at noon again. Maybe for more settlers, maybe for some hired guns. Let's see how I'm feeling next Tuesday. So thank you everybody for watching. Please make sure to give us a like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our other content coming on the channel. Coming tomorrow, I have the 3rd part of my top 100 games for the ZX Spectrum, counting down numbers 40 to 11. And then next week I'll be announcing I'll be revealing my top 10. So please make sure you come back and watch that one as well. I put a lot of work into that one. Hope you have all enjoyed this stream, and I will see you all in 7 days, I hope. Happy retro gaming, everybody. Bye for now.